Be sure to subscribe, keep pounding _TV, the best Panther YouTuber ever. I'm rocking with the Big Cat. Pause up. Keep pounding.
What's going on? Christian Miller here, linebacker of the Carolina Panthers. Just want to give a huge shout out to Keep Pounding TV. Keep doing what y'all are doing. Appreciate all y'all support. Everybody go subscribe right now to the YouTube channel, Keep Pounding TV. I'm rolling with the Big Cat.
Hey, everybody, I'm your host, Gato, also known as the Big Cat. My cougars, put your paws up if you're rocking with the Big Cat. Today, we're going to talk about the Carolina Panthers, why winning against the Washington football team may have hurt the Carolina Panthers in the long run. We'll talk about it, but first, before we get started, do you love the Carolina Panthers like I love the Carolina Panthers? Yes? No? Maybe? Do you love the Carolina Panthers like I love the Carolina Panthers? If you love the Carolina Panthers like I love the Carolina Panthers, put your paws up. We're going to talk about this win and how it may have further implications down the line. Let's get into it.
Showtime! Woo!
Before we get started, make sure you subscribe, click that notification bell so you don't miss a video. Real quick, head over to Flit Chat, the link is in the description. It's like a Discord for sports fans by the makers of FanDuel. I'm your Carolina Panthers ambassador. Head over there, we got polls, we got quizzes, games, giveaways, all kind of good stuff from the makers of FanDuel. Be sure to check out FTFN also FTFN on YouTube. Make sure you guys subscribe. And FTFN Network on Twitch. 32 fan ambassadors, give it the real from a fan perspective. Can't beat it. Last but not least, KeepPoundingTVShow.com, my website. Make sure you go over to read some articles and shop with us. Now, with that being said, it's here to talk about the implications of winning out, or just maybe, let's say, this win right here. Maybe this will be the last win on the season. I don't know. Let me start off by saying you guys are overly emotional about this win and unreasonable and unlogical about what this means. Before I actually break it down, because a lot of you guys have to see it, me telling you about the implication doesn't make sense to you guys, and I understand that because there's more than one kind of learning method. You got visual learning, and you got some people could take notes based off of what you're telling them. You know what I mean, speaking to them. But you guys are too emotional about this win. That means absolutely not a fucking thing. A moral win. Ask the Green Bay Packers franchise, ask the 49ers franchise, ask the Dallas Cowboys franchise, when they go to that trophy room and they see those Super Bowl titles there, ask how many of those that they're willing to swap out for a non-playoff winning emotional win, Super Bowl win. How many Super Bowl trophies they want to trade out for non-emotional win, a moral win? You tell me and get back to me. The email is panthersnews247@gmail.com. Again, panthersnews247@gmail.com. Email me when you get a response and ask them how many morale wins they'll take out of that. It's chess, not checkers here. Obviously, I want my fucking team to win under normal circumstance. But this, ladies and gentlemen, is not normal circumstance. Has shit to play for. We want to make our team better for the long term. And this defense is going to be amazing for the long term. And I want to try to make this team as better as possible. And that involves, draft capital. So let me stop, man, if I get off in your asses too deep. If you look up on your screen right here, let me show you how this hurt us. Presuming the draft falls this way, again, I can't say that it will, but this is a presumption. Trevor Lawrence, number 1. Penny Sewell, number 2. It doesn't really matter what the Dolphins do to us because I don't think they're taking a quarterback. Now, the first domino to fall for us is the Atlanta Falcons. I think Matt Ryan is on his last leg. Yeah, they did a shitty job protecting him, but Matt Ryan is also getting old. There has been times where if Matt Ryan was mobile, he could make plays. You know what I mean? They're not the best offensive line down there, but there's times where he could have made plays if he was a mobile quarterback. And I think the way the game is evolving, you're going to need a quarterback with legs and accuracy and a brain on them. So it looks like the Falcons take a risk and take BYU quarterback Zach Wilson. First domino to fall. All right. Let's look at what we got next. Possibly, if you look at number 7, Trey Lance could go to the Detroit Lions. I'm not saying that he will. I'm hearing speculations that Matthew Stafford probably can get traded up out of Detroit this offseason. All right, so already that's 3 quarterbacks off the board if this falls the way I think it may fall. Trevor Lawrence, Zach Wilson, and then you got Trey Lance. Again, that will be a surprise if Trey Lance is gone at 7, but I won't put it past you. So what does that lead the Carolina Panthers at the 9th pick if it stays this way? Let's look at it. Yay! Justin Fields still falls there. Woo, 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 woo. Now this is where you're in a tough spot here, because you either got to be 100% sold on Justin Fields, or you're gonna pass. And I can't just say right now I believe the Carolina Panthers are 100% sold on Justin Fields. Now at the number 9 pick right here, let's say there's a team behind us that is. Let's look on your screen right here. You got a couple teams behind us. You got the Cowboys, you got the Niners, and the Patriots. The Niners and the Patriots definitely need quarterbacks. Cowboys could use one. You know what I mean? They could. I mean, depends. If they believe in Dak Prescott, I don't know. If they, you know how that's going to play out. So they could. So the difference is let's say one of these guys are really invested in Justin Fields. For example, the Niners. If you look on your screen right there, you'll see at the number 9 spot, at most, this team probably is willing to give up a first-round pick, to swap first-round picks and a fourth-round pick. They're not giving you a first and a second. You're going to get probably a first and a fourth. You know what I mean? Because there's still other quarterbacks on the board. You got Kyle Trask, you got Mac Jones that they may be willing to take a look at. All right? Let's look at the Patriots. You're going to get the same thing at the 9th spot. You're probably going to get a first and a fourth, probably from New England. All right? They're not going to jump to 9th spot and give the house for Ohio State Justin Fields. Now, the big difference is if you're sitting at 4th, Zach Wilson's on the board, Justin Fields, Trey Lance, now you're in a better position to where, or for example, now you're in a better position to where these guys can give you the house. Somebody may be in love with Zach Wilson. Somebody may be in love with Trey Lance. They'll give you a first and second, or probably even something sweeter than that. I don't know. But you put yourself in a messed up position when you slide down the board, because now teams are not willing to reach. They're not willing to give as much. They're tight-pocketed. All right? So what happens here, and what I believe may happen, I'm not saying that it will. Let's look on the screen right here. Now the Carolina Panthers are, let's say they take a tight end. A lot of you guys want Kyle Pitts. Ooh, Kyle Pitts! The Carolina Panthers take Kyle Pitts at number 9. They can't find a draft partner to play with. Nobody wants to give them the money that they want or the capital that they want. They're not really sold on Justin Fields, so they take Kyle Pitts. All right, not saying that it will happen. I'm just giving you an example here. Let's say they take Kyle Pitts. Now, because you don't have any draft capital, you do have a good second-round pick. But now, let's see where you're at. Wow. Now, an extra second-round pick, you'll probably be in a better position here. Now you're looking here with Marvin Wilson, Nick Bolton on the board. Mac Jones is there. Patrick Jones, by the way, from Pittsburgh, he's a beast, man. I like him. A hell of an edge rusher, Patrick Jones. We'll talk about him this offseason. But, so for example, that's how big of a difference that 9th pick and the 4th picks make. You get an extra second-round pick, you're probably getting 2 first-rounders in the second round. You take that first pick, now you're looking at Mac Jones possibly. I think Kyle Trask is not going to be there in that second round by the time we get there. I really don't. So this is why it's that important. If you believe in winning out, this is how it hurts us. If you keep that 4th pick, you keep a 3rd pick, you get more draft capital, you can possibly end up with two second round picks and 2 first round talents in the second round. Okay? So if you pass on Justin Fields at number 9, you're left with Mac Jones, linebacker from Mizzou, and Patrick Jones is a hell of an edge rusher, as I said before. It hurts, y'all. It matters. Draft capital matters. For a team that has multiple holes on the offensive line, you know what I mean, secondary, quarterback, you want to maximize the potential to bring in. And I know you still can fill holes with free agency, okay? I'm not saying that you can't fill holes with free agency, but more times than not, you're getting somebody else's recycled garbage or you know what I mean? Somebody they couldn't afford, somebody that was overpriced. Versus going to the draft, if you have multiple picks, you can get multiple guys with first round talent that can come out on a cheap rookie deal and produce at a high level and have this team competing high. You know what I mean? Have this team being a contender real quick. Or you can risk paying an overpriced free agent, get those guys in here, and repeat the circle of life for the Carolina Panthers fan at 7-9, or 5-11, or 4-12. Gotta show you guys what it looks like. So when you're celebrating, doing backflips, crying, don't talk about this team. Don't talk about us winning. Just keep that same energy when we take a fucking tight end and we're left with somebody like a Mac Jones or a linebacker to take in the second round, and we're repeating the same circle. Keep that same energy. Matter of fact, I got your names. Keep the same energy. Take your feelings out of it. It's not about emotion. It's about strategy, strategization. Don't you miss being able to celebrate going to the Super Bowl? Don't you miss that shit? Don't you celebrate being a contender? Huh? Nah, I don't think you do. Let's continue to clap for moral victories. And I don't want to hear we weren't expected to do shit anyway. I don't want to hear that. As I told you before, Kevin Stefanski, whole new offensive system in a whole new team with whole new different players, has that team in the fucking playoffs. In a COVID year, no preseason year, you know. So it can be done. We should at least have 9 wins this year. But it's that backward ass. Let me stop. It's that backward ass thinking that got a lot of you fans fucked up, and the reason why this franchise will continue to be caught in the fucking holding pattern. I'm your host, Renegade. Also known as TheBigKatt. Okay, put your paws up. You rock at TheBigKatt. I'm up out of here, man.
I'd like to take the time out to thank Keep Pounding TV membership sponsors below. It is because of supporters like you that we're able to create quality content. Please consider joining the Keep Pounding TV membership by clicking the join button right above the channel header. With 3 different tiers and packages, we have a little something for everybody and affordability. Make sure you join. Pause up. Be sure to check out KeepPoundingTVShow.com, where we had the latest Panthers article, exclusive behind-the-scenes content, vlogs, videos, schedule, fantasy football, and much more. Also, be sure to check out Keep Pounding TV's official merchandise, where we have Pause Up hats, Gato shirts, and much more as well. I want to give a very special shout out and thanks to all the Keep Pounding TV cool cats and members. Pause up, keep pounding. Ladies, be sure to check out Tori Bell Cosmetics. Shop with the ambassador and affiliate Sabrina Francis. Her link is below. For all your cosmetical needs, from eyeliners to lip gloss to eyelash bling, they got everything you need. Check the link in the description below.
Fellas, do you have a beard like Big Cat? You tired of your shit looking like Anthony Hamilton? Okay! Patches all in it? Check out Trishana's Blue Sapphire oils. Help moisturize and restore health back to your beard. Trishana Jones Oils, Blue Sapphire. The link is in the description below. Be sure to check out On the Live Show Radio. Check out the latest Christian hip-hop / R&B. Be sure to also subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Hi, I'm TheBigKatt. Pause up! You're watching Fan to Fan Network, the voice that fans deserve.